Thanks everybody for coming out tonight. My name is Jeff Grayzel. I am a former mayor of Morris Township and current deputy mayor. I have been fighting for Democrats for over 20 years. In 2007, I became the first Democrat elected in my all-Republican town since Watergate. I lost my re-election, kept fighting against Republicans, won another election, lost another election, and fast forward to the 2018 wave when Mikey Sherrill was on the ballot. We won control of our town council. I should say that in our town, we have a township committee form of government. You elect the council appoints the mayor every year, so it often rotates. And in 2019, I was honored to be the first ever Democratic mayor in Morris Township. And thank you. I am proud to have just won my 5th term. I was on the ballot again with Mikey this past November and won my 5th term. So honored to be serving my community for so long. I want to take you back to the beginning, where I grew up in Englewood, New Jersey. I've been a Jersey boy my whole life, pretty much. My mother was a special ed teacher, and my dad was a doctor. My mom taught me the importance of caring for the underprivileged and the people in need. She also taught me a love of nature. She was a naturalist. She helped start a nature center in Englewood called Far Brook Nature Center. And we used to go into the park with bags and clean up the garbage. We'd walk the paths, and I would hop on the rocks in the stream and pick out garbage out of the stream. She taught me love of nature. She taught how important it is to preserve it, and she taught me the importance of clean water that I carry with me today. And fast forward, I am now on the board of advisors for the Great Swamp Watershed Association. I'm on the board of trustees of a special needs program in Morristown called SNAP, and I am on the board of the Museum of Makers and Innovators, trying to bring a children's museum to New Jersey. Very community-focused, always trying to give back. My dad was a doctor, and he was a very forward thinker. He was always looking for new ways, new techniques, new ways to save lives, new devices to use in his practice, and he became an inventor. And he taught me that you should never be satisfied with the way things are done. You should always be looking for a better way forward. You should always be looking for new tools that can make life better for other people and save lives. And fast forward from that, I'm an inventor and innovator. You're going to hear about my engineering experience. But I have 13 patents to my name. I'm very proud of that. And it shows the ideas that I carry with me, and I'm going to share some of those ideas with you tonight. I went to Cornell University and have degrees in economics and operations research engineering. Started working in New York City for Bristol Myers Squibb, and went to school at night to get my graduate degree in industrial engineering, which is the application of the theoretical work to real world problems. And that engineering skill set is something that I carry with me in my work as a mayor. It is a process-oriented and results-driven approach, and it is delivered for our residents. We have a new mindset in how we approach things in Morris Township, how we get things done. We've invested in a ton of infrastructure. We have revamped neighborhoods, given them a facelift. We just won an award last year for a new something that we call Southgate Parkway, which was a 4-lane road that we transformed with bike lanes on either side, sidewalks, a median that has trees, and created into a beautiful corridor that people now use for running and biking. We have a network of sidewalks to connect neighborhoods together and connect people to their other neighbors, but also connect them to our recreational facilities. So we try to get people out of their cars and onto their bikes and their feet. So ideas and execution of those ideas that make our town a better place. So I want to share with you that I have a vision for the future. So everybody's talking tonight about the problems that we have, and listen, we have a ton of problems, right? But we also need to figure out the future. So we've had Donald Trump as a one-term president, and we beat him back with Joe Biden. But we got Donald Trump because, in a lot of respects, we had a lot of disenchanted Americans, right? They voted for him. And then we got another chance with Joe Biden. And lo and behold, we have a lot more disenchanted Americans, and we got Donald Trump again. And the way I think of that is that we haven't delivered as Democrats, right? We're fighting the problems of today without looking to deliver new things in the future. So as an engineer, I say that we have a forward-looking mindset. We don't want to see things break. We want to prepare for the future. And I have a platform of ideas that is very forward-looking around an innovation economy, around building infrastructure in our country, around fixing the immigration system, and fixing the insurance problem. And a lot of ideas around that's forward-looking. And there we go. I will just close by saying we have too many, with all due respect to Mikey Sherrill, too many damn lawyers in Washington, and we could use a process-oriented engineer to get things done. Thank you.